What's up, guys? Welcome back to...
Why did you do that?
What?
This is the show.
Oh. We're showing now. This is the show. Despite the fact that Bethesda went on record saying that the facility which produced the Pip-Boy that you received with your Fallout 4 Pip-Boy edition had run out of capacity way back in July, they were able to miraculously come up with even more of them this week in order to satiate the unwashed masses.
Apparently, guys, this is it. Sorry was just a flat out lie.
Although that too was short-lived because just as quickly as they'd gone up for sale, they were also cleared out. So you can continue to cry your little eyes out over this stupid piece of plastic that isn't even limited and sucks anyway.
You don't know that it sucks. You don't even
it's
like
a piece
Fallout.
of plastic.
You come on this show, you disrespect Vault Boy. Fuck you. But that's not all the Fallout news we have for you. You thought we would waste that intro sequence on just one story about this game? Wrong. Because it's time to reinstall that time sink of a mobile game, Fallout Shelter, and check out their Halloween edition.
Now, I'm sure that my fears that upon reinstallation I'll find that all of my shelter dwellers have been nothing more than rotting virtual corpses is no doubt running through your veins as well, but if there's anyone left after your weeks of abandonment, they'll be able to enjoy these super cute and super spooky Halloween decorations. Hee 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 hee.
He wrote hee hee in the script.
I did it.
Shut up, Ricky.
Okay.
Let's get in the actual hard-hitting journalism here for a second, because it looks like Harmonix employees, which are the people who work for the company which makes Rock Band 4, have been caught red-handed.
Ooh, gotcha.
Got him. Posting amazing 5-star reviews of their own game in an apparent attempt to make the game seem like an easy buy for would-be customers.
So, holy shit, yeah, that's insane. Thanks to some super sleuths on Reddit, as well as confirmation from Destructoid, we now know that not only has this been happening, it's been happening on a scale that probably blurs the lines of legality. So it definitely blows right past the ethical line, so we could safely say that.
They were doing it in plain sight too, using their actual Amazon accounts with their real names tied to them. As Destructoid points out here, Matthew Nordhaus, project manager at Harmonix, says, 5 stars, you can still rock in America. Aw yeah, all right.
And here's Chris Foster, senior designer, saying, 5 stars, honors the Rock Band legacy.
Wow.
Then continues on about how he plays with his family and the freestyle guitar solo feature, and it is fun for adults and kids.
Oh joy.
Yes.
Now for their part, Harmonix did send out a press release stating that it was wrong. Sorry. Saying, Harmonix has clarified its internal policy about posting reviews of our own products on retail sites, and we've asked that existing reviews be edited to identify Harmonix employees or be removed entirely. While we believe the reviews posted by a few employees were sincere and without ill intentions, as a studio, we don't believe these are appropriate actions. We appreciate the feedback from the community and take our relationship with our fans seriously.
I just think it's funny that the one guy who you could argue created his own legacy says that this version continues that sterling legacy of Rock Band games. I did a great job before, and damned if I'm not doing it again.
God bless him.
So fine. Whatever. But this thing just makes it harder for us because when we include those 1-star reviews at the end of every T.U.G.S episode, we want people to know that it's regular old salt-of-the-earth folks talking at the screen and not just some employee that's working for a game company that's trying to slight another game company or pimp their own product.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. But you gotta trust us, okay?
I'm sorry.
What, we're not trustworthy enough, Brett?
No, we're very trustworthy.
Yeah.
But let's move on to something cool as fuck before we get to the other sections of this glorious show, because this week we learned about a game that has arguably the best concept ever behind it. It's called One Life, and in this game, if you die, you're seriously fucked because the game locks you out completely and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, okay, well, hold on. That's not entirely accurate because, you see, if you're the one that dished out the death, you have a couple of options laid out in front of you. Those options being forgive, humiliate, take everything he has, or yes, finish off, which if they choose that one, you're done for. So.
So far from what we've seen, humiliate looks like taking a piss on their corpse, which is totally badass, but seriously, what piece of shit troll gamer isn't going to pick the finish him off option? So they can sit back knowing they have totally ruined someone else's day, week, month, or possibly year, depending on how much time they put into that character. The power trip is just way too strong.
Yeah, there's no way that I would just let someone live.
No.
It's not gonna happen.
We're sick fucks.
The biggest surprise of all is that this game actually looks pretty great graphically, and after all the dust is settled and the weaklings have been banned from the game for sucking at it, you're gonna have some serious end-of-the-world dystopian type hierarchy going on here with elite gangs protecting themselves and then killing those who are in the gang who step out of line. Yeah. It's gonna be like the Warriors or Escape from LA or something like that.
Wow.
He questioned the leader. Kill him, ruin his game. But enough gloating about cool games. Let's get Elliot in here with his esports report, and then we'll head over to Shibby for this week's review. Oh, Elliot has to prep his fucking, he can't even get through here on that thing. He fell off of it. He fell off his hoverboard.
It's the esports report with yours truly, Elliot, bringing you the most uninformed esports news this side of America. Starting with League of Legends Pro was fined for $556 for giving an opponent this finger. Now, during a post-game interview, a rival player named Fabivan said, I think AHQ is going to win because C9's playstyle is really predictable and they're drafting in a similar way every game. So I think they're definitely counterable and AHQ is the better team. So the C9 player named Hi heard everything and he gave him one of these and then he was fine.
What do you think about this, Elliot?
I mean, this is okay. They do this in all the sports. You're a big old burly prison-built football player. You give someone the finger, they're gonna be like, oh, you gotta pay a few $100s or something. But they're making millions of dollars, so who gives a shit? It's like a parking ticket. So whatever. I mean, I hope he learned his lesson. You can't be giving that finger if you're representing the team. There's kids watching. Give them these fingers. That's the esports report. Oh, there's more? Oh, God. Also in the esports news, Activision had hired a former ESPN boss to run a new esports division. Steve Bornstein believes, quote, esports will rival the biggest traditional sports leagues. I mean, Colin Cowherd would definitely argue against that kind of thinking. And unlike Colin Cowherd, Steve Bornstein doesn't see that esports is just a trend. It's just a fad. It's a fad with little booger eaters who like to flick their fingers off at each other and pay their little $355.
It was 500.
What? Pet peanuts. Peanuts. Peanuts.
All right.
Pet peanuts. Anyway, that was the esports report. There's one more. No, that's Shimmy's review.
Assassin's Creed Pro Syndicate is Ubisoft's latest attempt at an already lame and overhashed series. Shibby, please tell us about all the innovative gameplay, like that moving train-based thing. Guys, you know what you're getting here. Already, forgettable missions. Follow the man, stab the man, find another man, climb the tower, stab the other guy. Batman mechanic fights of using basic melee weapons to poke people to death is played out. Unlike the refreshing example of Shadow of Mordor, my game of the year of 2014, where comboing was interesting and brutal. Yes. Yes, I know orc captains and the people of London look similar, but that is overlooked for this review. Do you like dancing around like a little fairy
Yep.
while poking
Sure
bad
did.
guys 15 times as I die? I sure don't, and I would rather fuck shit up in Mordor. Assassin's Creed Pro Syndicate does both things. What the fuck? Assassin's Creed Pro Syndicate does both the series and Cheeky Nando's a disservice. It needs to be put to bed just like the Call of Duty franchise. 0 out of 10 on the basis
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
that the PC version does not come out for another 4 weeks.
Well, it's probably for the best because it was broken last
It's a disgrace.
time. All right.
I'm out.
Anyways,
It's all fun and games.
Shibby, of course, doesn't matter, and the only real voices we trust are the ones from Harmonix's dev team who post positive reviews of their own games. Wait, fuck, that's not it. No, sorry. Let's find a real review from Amazon of the first Assassin's Creed game, which came out way back in 2007.
I can already see the review. It's making me laugh. This one comes from John, who titled it Bad Game, and he says, "Game very boring, no fun. Amazon is the worst company in the world. Amazon hate veterans."
That's veterans. Veterans?
I know what it's supposed to be. What's the explanation for
That's
that?
it, yeah. No, I don't know why. They wouldn't accept his USAA card.
No fun. Amazon
I
hates
tried to buy
veterans.
Assassin's Creed with my USAA card. They said no. No discounts. Anyways, that's Tugs for this week.
It's my birthday today. Give us a like.
yeah.
Give us a like. It's my birthday. I'm out of here.
If Shippy thinks I'm gonna stay late tonight to finish this video on his birthday, he's sadly
You
mistaken.
can still thank him, even though it's Friday. Doesn't matter.
Well, happy belated birthday to Shibs. Watch Weekly Weird.
I won't be here next week. Probably, maybe, probably. So have fun with that.
All right.
Cancel.
We'll have to get someone else to. We'll have Elliot fill in for you.
Literally
and then have
anyone else.
Someone else to do the esports report, I guess. All right. Well, that's it.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry, Bethesda. Sorry.
Are you ready for some esports?
Sorry, Monday Night Football.